Happy Rising. Happy Wednesday. I'm going to talk to you about the Solstice download that I have been downloading for the past month. This is just the introduction. I know I look so tired. Y'all, my sleeping patterns have been way off. Like, normally I'll go to sleep and I wake up early, like around 1, and I'll probably stay awake for like 2 hours to like 3, and then I go back to sleep and I wake up at 5 and I do my routine. This is how it's been going lately. I go to sleep early. I wake up at 2:45, 3 o'clock. I'm up. I'm receiving downloads. Like, I get up and it's crazy. I do what I do at 5:30 that I would have at 3. So I'll get up. I'll take a shower. I'll meditate. And then I'll be in these crazy downloads. And then I get so tired after them that I go back to sleep. And then I'm waking myself up at 7. And I'm like, super dry. Like, what is it? Draggy? Is that the word? Oh, I'm just like... And so I may look really tired. I gotta get this together. I gotta get it together. So I shared with you all that I would be sharing my Sacred Earth Oracle reading specifically for the guidance of helping people start to act, do the work so that they can bring in their manifestations. And it had to do with a download that I was receiving. And this is part 1. This is the intro to, as you saw in the description, Keepers of the Earth. So over a month ago, on the 18th, November 18th specifically, I'll tell you one day why I know the date specifically. On November 18th, I had a meditation, a spontaneous meditation. I wasn't like in meaning to have this meditation by my patio window with the sun. And during that meditation, I got the phrase keeper of the earth. And I didn't know what that meant, so I went crazy. Like I told you before, I like to research. And so I went crazy looking for what that meant. And I didn't find anything. I think I didn't really want to believe that that was a phrase, like keeper of the earth. And so I just like went on this wild goose chase and thought maybe they meant like an earth shaman or something. Like I just was like not in the right. I got a little piece of the download. I wasn't in the right space to receive the full download. That was on November 18th, this past weekend. So like I said, damn near to the month, I found this tarot reader that I watched strictly for entertainment purposes. And I'm going to tell you how strictly for entertainment purposes it is. She gets drunk and high while she does pick-a-card readings. And she is so fucking funny. So she's comic relief for me. And this is sometimes something I do when I am either partaking in the grass or possibly having a drink. I will turn on her videos and just geek with her. She is hilarious. I don't really take anything that she says to word. I just geek with her until this past weekend. I'm doing my regular. I find her video, one that I haven't watched before. I do not remember which pick a card it was. I think it was one where she grew some pumpkins, some gourds and stuff. And then she asked you to pick a gourd. I think it might have been that one. I should go check it again. But I picked one. And I'm laughing and geeking with her the entire reading until she pulls the oracle card for this particular pile that I have picked. And the oracle card reads, Keepers of the Earth. And immediately my skin gets ice cold. Everything, I was geeking, I was laughing, and then immediately like the air was sucked out of me. I was like, wait a minute. She's for real this whole time? Like, I'm like, oh wait, she can really do something. Like, because there's no way that she would know that I have been given this phrase and have been looking for information about keeper of the earth for over a month now. And so I listen to what she says, and I read the card, and I'm going to read you the message at the bottom of the card. It's a quick message. It says, Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So let's get into this download that I had literally on the 21st at 4 o'clock. Actually at 4:24 a.m. I'm a little nervous, y'all, because I know that this is going to resonate with the keepers of the earth. Other people will probably look at me like I'm crazy, but more of the, less of me. This is something I say every day. This is not about my ego. This is not about what people say or think about me. I have a task to do. Let me do it, okay? I wrote notes. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. And listen, pages never fall out of this book unless I rip them out. Pages never fall out of this book unless I pull them out. This page fell out of the book. This is the page with all of the intro information that I'm about to share with you. This shit is real. Okay, so part of the huge solstice, part of bringing in a huge part of bringing in the solstice manifestations into fruition has to do with tapping into ancient wisdom. And I'm talking about magical, mystical, mysterious, ancient wisdom. Okay? Keep that in mind. And like the card says, ancient ancestors stand beside you. So know that when I'm telling you about tapping into this magical, mystical wisdom, there are ancient ancestors that are attached to this magical, mystical, mysterious wisdom that you do have permission to check out, okay? And so it's already within you, okay? These manifestations, they are not small manifestations. They are not manifestations where, oh, please, God, bring me a new house. Now, that is a big manifestation. But what is bigger? Bring me a brand new house, or bring me a brand new life, where I don't even have to ask for the brand new house. It's already there. Things just come to me, okay? What do you think is better? And so understand that the manifestation that you implanted on the 21st, or what you would like to bring into fruition, is not a small one. So this is not going to be an overnight thing. This is not going to be, this is going to be work. You actually really have to do the work. This ain't no, I need to pay my car note, my rent, I want a new house, I want to go on vacation. No, this is world changing. Instinctively, for years, you thought to yourself, I am going to change the world. But because of what society and the 3D world has led you to believe, you thought that changing the world meant being a household name, changing people, having people know about you. What? No. You are going to literally change the world. I'm here to decode that for you. You are literally going to change the vibration and the frequency of the entity Earth, of the planet Earth. You are a keeper of the earth. Keepers of the earth understand that you are sent to raise the vibration and the frequency of the planet. Not the people on the planet, but the planet. Put a pin right there. Not everyone is a keeper of the earth. Some people are a keeper of other things. So everybody is not relegated to, like, you're not excluded. That's the word I want to say. Everyone is not excluded. There are some people that are put on this planet to raise the vibration and frequency of other people. There are some people that are put on this earth to raise the vibrancy and frequency of institutions and structures. This is where, remember I was telling you the other day that if you work a 9 to 5, you need to figure out how to bring your magic to the 9 to 5. Okay, you're probably one of those people that are supposed to raise the frequency and vibration of the institution in which you work. So there are others, but then there are keepers of the earth that are to raise the vibration and the frequency of the planet itself. All of those people are being called right now to anchor in the age of Aquarius. There are different things that the planet needs to sustain itself energetically. A reciprocal relationship, a symbiotic relationship between the energy of humans and the energy of the core of the earth is one of those things. They need it. So those particular humans, where the earth will get that symbiotic, reciprocal, recycling exchange, are the keepers of the earth. I know. This is deep. Now, as far as bringing in the manifestations, the very big, huge manifestations, you have to learn to propel your gifts. This is when being a keeper of the earth. So I know that you've probably said over, like, always felt this need to give, not necessarily to people or anything in particular. Like, you can give to people, you give to plants, you give to animals. That is earth. That is the keeper of the earth, and you wanting to give that energy so that you can raise the frequency of the planet itself. Now, we're not saying that Earth is a great ass entity without us. We are not saying that Earth needs humans, because we know how Earth will thrive without humans. Humans having that energetic field that can provide that reciprocal energy and that exchange, that symbiotic relationship, it's like a cherry on top. It's like an extra boost. So while we're here and we have been, Earth and God and everything that has placed us here has been so gracious enough to place us here, this is how we need to utilize our gifts. We have to now propel our gifts. The way to propel our gifts so that we can propel our gifts towards manifesting that huge manifestation that you will bring into your life that will inevitably raise the vibration of the earth itself. You have to bridge your 3D physical self to that metaphysical, mystical, magical self. Okay? It's time to tap into that mystical, magical wisdom, that ancient wisdom that we believe is so outdated and far that it's just mystical, magical, and just can't be real. It is very real. It is freaking me out. And it has led me to the Fae. Yes. If you know exactly what I'm talking about, yeah, I was surprised too. The Fae? Really? What? Yeah. We've got to have a conversation about the Fae. If you don't know what the Fae are, you can Google it. Fae is what I'm saying. But the Fae are fairy. The long and short of it. And I have so much I need to say, but this is it. This is all that Spirit is allowing me to say to you. You've been given the introduction. I was very nervous doing that because we're going to get into it. I don't know when the second part will be released. Spirit will let me know when it is time for me to share that with you. It's getting hot in here, y'all. It's getting real in here. Okay? So that's it. I hope. Well, I don't hope. It resonated with who it needed to resonate with. Reach out to me. I'm on this journey with you. I'm finding stuff out too, and I'm sharing it as I go. So I'm not ahead of you. I am finding this is very interesting. Very, very interesting, and I'm still gathering information, and the second part of the Solstice download will be all about the Fae. All right, y'all, peace.